3. 1, 2, 3. I forgot we do it. 1, 2, 3.
Wait, don't we do 3, 2, 1?
I thought it was. Oh shit.
Start out. We'll keep this in.
3, 2, 1. Ring.
Oh.
Ring.
Hello?
Do the podcast on time.
Who is this?
I don't know anymore.
Who is this? Oh, God.
I just know who you are, Adrian. Do the fucking podcast on time.
What's going to happen if I don't? Is he going to beat me with a belt or something?
He's gonna kill you, Adrian.
Oh, God. Welcome to McGregor Nature's Movie Podcast. Sorry, guys. We're living lives.
Yeah.
Join the Patreon if you want us to do a real
you want
podcast.
us to do a Halloween episode on time? All right. I guess I won't go to all those awesome Halloween parties I went to get my dick sucked.
Yeah, dude. We were having a good time.
Yeah. I was telling Twinks all about Ingmar Bergman, and they were like, I need to suck this guy good and dry.
Yeah, and you guys were...
And you guys were like,
podcast.
you should do the podcast.
Oh my God, the subreddit was blowing up, dude. But the... I don't know. These last few weeks, I just did not want to watch movies. I couldn't. I've been
going to dry spots. I didn't watch much movies beyond these two.
I've been crushing King of the Hill though. I've been crushing some King of the Hill. I've seen every episode, but I've been crushing them over and over again.
That's good.
What's your comfort show? Speaking of.
What's my what?
Your comfort show.
My comfort show.
That's a very broad topic.
That's the problem. I don't watch TV.
Oh,
when I'm like, I need to.
What's your comfort movie then? Just to round it
Royal
out.
Tenenbaums.
Okay.
You haven't seen the.
I haven't seen it. I think maybe the only one what's his name I've seen, the director guy.
Wes Anderson.
Yeah, I think the only one I've seen is the Alien one, the recent.
That's a great one.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fucking awesome. I got to see it.
It's one of his better ones.
Yeah.
People don't say that.
Yeah.
And it's a mark on him. I'm just saying.
It's a mark on them, the critics, or
that they don't get what he's going for.
Yeah.
But I do. Hey Wes, I'm with you, buddy. Asteroid City.
Whenever I saw Asteroid City, I was at the Kentucky Theater and I forgot my glasses, so I didn't know that was Margot Robbie at the end. I didn't realize.
You're just like, this is some lady.
Like who? I was like in the middle of the theater, couldn't tell. Okay. So
all right, let's start let's not go to the funniest one
okay,
first.
yeah,
That's great.
Let's barely.
Let's talk about some news here.
What is this one? So when King Charles showed up to Gladiator 2 premiere last night, security told Denzel Washington to go inside and meet him. Denzel reportedly said, "I make my own rules and continue to talk to fans." Dude, he's woke. He knows what that guy's been up to.
Yeah.
He knows what King Charles. You ever heard of him? Like he has to have like the certain amount of teddy bears arranged on his bed, like the
teddy bears.
Teddy bears, bro. Not
the King of England.
Not that says anything, bro. But he's implicated. If you got some teddy bears in your bed, I don't know.
That's wild.
We're getting.
But listen, I think it's really funny that British people are still like, we got to treat this shit with reverence. It was like the nice lady.
Yeah.
She was a nice lady, right?
Yeah.
She looked unassuming, and that was a good cover for like, the implication of still having a monarchy.
Oh, you're talking about like Queen Elizabeth before she died? Yeah.
And then she died.
Yeah, now, I guess, I forgot he's king now. That's crazy.
And now they give it to this like dweeb.
Is that her son? King Charles, her son?
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro. He was alive for so long.
He's in his 70s.
God damn. But have you ever seen that Family Guy show? They're like Family Guy animation style, like those ones that they shit out every few years. That was like about the royal family.
Oh right, yeah. This is just terrible. All of those shows suck.
I got forced to watch that with someone that I didn't want to disappoint, so I was like, I guess that's pretty funny. Yeah.
There's like an online community of like animation heads.
Yeah.
They like love animation as a concept, and they ride really hard for those shows.
Yeah.
I'm just like, do you like it?
Yeah.
Like you think it is a morally good thing to have more animation going on. That's fine. But did you think it was good?
Yeah.
Because that's why you can a show, not because like, this backsliding of animation as an art form. We must continue it.
Have you seen that show that's like the whole concept is like two, like, I guess like Boston guys that just
like live off. The show's called Universal Basic Guys. It's like
Universal Basic Guys.
That's the title of the show.
Andrew Yang made it.
Swear to God, and like it's just these two guys that live off universal basic income.
Oh, I see.
It seems like such like a I don't know, like a show that was made whenever that was a hot topic in the zeitgeist. But
God, remember when that was politics? People talking about what different version of like sweeping social reform do you want?
We're getting
Remember when that was politics for like 2 years? There was a tight 2 years when people were like, "We're gonna get it, man. We're gonna get one of these things."
Dude, like if you look at like the votes or like the donations for Bernie, like during his like presidential campaign, it's like the map, like
the whole country,
the entire country's like mostly everybody's donating. They want to see what this guy's talking about.
Yeah, but he makes good movies too.
Bernie, yeah, dude.
It's just funny that it's like. Of course, Denzel has more soft power than the King of England.
Yeah, for sure.
And he's like able to be like,
yeah, like
because like other guys, unless like Timothy Chalamet, let's say he would be like, oh shit, I feel pressured. But Denzel's like, I'm not a British subject. I'm an American citizen.
And he's like, yeah, literally, like if you have Denzel in your movie, you'll get more money than if you have King Charles or whatever the fuck. Like,
like, it's also that they were like, let's invite the king to the. Actually, that's a good question. In Britain, do they invite the king, or does the king like be like, "I'm coming," and they have to just like set it up because he's the king?
Yeah, and then they like always have to
like
call.
Like,
call
is he like a big Ridley Scott fan? You know?
Wait.
Like, because he's the right age for it, right? He would have like seen Duelists. or something when he was like, you know, in his 30s or whatever.
Yeah, it's just funny.
Maybe the king is a film buff, and he's just like forcing himself into these like premieres or whatever.
It'd be funny. He's just a huge fan of Training Day.
Oh, is that a split diopter shot? Denzel really is the king of movies. I was watching Crimson Tide the other day. Gene Hackman.
King Kong ain't got shits on me. Remember that one? Remember that one, Denzel?
King Kong really doesn't have the bloody Davis on.
That's angel dust, Jake. that's you want. I didn't know you got wet, Jake. Training Day is a good movie.
Yeah. I like that that's your only Denzel movie.
That's what
bring to the
table. Oh
it's
yeah,
a good one. It's the right one.
I also like the Flight. Flight is really good.
Yeah.
Flight. I know.
I was also drunk at work the other day.
I'm drunk now.
Can they put a king on trial over there?
I don't.
What if like? I mean, I know they got like pedophile shit going.
They must have like.
But if King Charles did something like you couldn't just like cover up, like he walked up in like a public street and shot a guy.
Yeah.
Do they prosecute, or are they just like, that's the king, man? He can technically do that shit.
I don't know.
Like how like do they have like
government like protections like where they can just change the law? Like, probably.
I know they don't expect him to, and he's not going to.
At the very least.
This is a very like Reddit like r/shower thoughts. The King of England.
Yeah.
Hypothetically speaking.
At the very least, he has like a fucking like crack legal team paid for by the like crazy legal fees that would just be paid for by the government.
Mm-hmm. How much tax money? Let's go to that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Is the Onion bot InfoWars?
Yeah, the satirical news
site. That.
The Onion. So people don't know. There's been a auction of all of Alex Jones's stuff because
crazy.
he has to pay the families of Sandy Hook victims $1 billion.
He popped off at the mouth way too hard. It's crazy. I saw a tweet where he the other day. Or a few weeks ago, he said like that he like Mike Judge told him whenever he had him on this podcast that Dale Gribble was like kind of inspired by Alex Jones.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy because Alex Jones was like a big guy in the '90s in Austin, Texas, and I thought that was.
You got to start on public access television, man.
Say anything you want about the guy. He ain't getting no handouts, bro. He fought his way.
He did work it. I mean, depending on who you ask, he might be controlled.
The globalists. I don't know. I've never listened to much Alex Jones, but the rhetoric around him is very negative.
He's a very caustic individual,
Yeah.
I think. So he had to auction off everything he owns, including all of his company.
Yeah.
That, you know, was his platform for spouting all the stuff he says. And The Onion, the fucking actual fake news, the comedy news site bought it. Like, they won the auction.
That is
So now
the funniest.
now it's like that's like so advanced, right?
Yeah.
Because it's one thing to parody InfoWars.
Yeah.
It's incredibly easy. The Onion's done it before, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But it's another thing to say, like, we own the real actual InfoWars.
Yeah. There's like a much
And
more...
now we're going to use it to parody it. Like, it's not like you are making, it's just like you're transitioning it.
Like, do they just... I mean, are they auctioning off... How does that
like
work?
the rights,
like
the building,
the rights
cameras,
to the things,
archives.
as well.
I bet, yeah.
Damn, the archives, bro. I can't even.
Yeah.
Or Alex Jones can't even keep that, bro. No, that's yeah.
What is he gonna do now? Like,
he's got.
is he just gonna found a new company and like perpetually pay off his?
He's
debts?
probably gonna have like his wages garnished. Like, I feel like his smartest move would be like to go to like a fucking. Or like everything he has will be garnished.
His wages garnished.
His like whatever he does. Like, I feel like if he like goes to work at a high level, like, or just popular internet show.
What if the Trump administration gives him?
Oh, that's what people were saying. He should be the.
He's been announcing some crazy ass cabinet.
Everybody said that he should be the press secretary, which would be insane.
It is awesome that, like, in order to pay your debt, which goes to the government, right?
Mhm.
The debt is like handled by the government, I believe.
Yeah.
I don't really know exactly how that stuff works, but your way of paying that is your wages are garnished at the job you get, which is paid with the government's money. Like, it's just the budget giving itself
Yeah.
back. that would be what Alex Jones would do, and it would feel bad because you'd basically like have beat the system.
Yeah, Alex Jones would like it's just he's the Ouroboros. He's the tail of the Ouroboros.
Maybe they'll make him the third chair of Doge when that starts exploding.
Man,
Yeah.
What is it?
When Vivek and Elon like start in fights.
Vivek. I haven't heard much of that guy, but I've heard people that like him and people that obviously hate him. But let's move on. John Mulaney, when asked to play Plastic Man for DC, it'd be a money thing. Apparently these movies pay a lot, but it is also changing in today's ever-evolving media landscape. It's very boring. I don't know why I like that. Okay, here's the fun one.
Here's the fucking kick. Big news. All sourced from Discussing Film.
They're great. They're great for headlines.
Yeah.
The Rock says he went to see Oppenheimer in IMAX. He chose to sit in the same seat as Christopher Nolan. That's Christopher Nolan uses to watch his films. I was thinking, holy shit, red one on this screen, with this technology, this is going to be game over. The film has a 36% on Rotten Tomatoes. What is that? What is red one?
It's like the newest action movie.
It's the newest
like
vehicle.
The Rock is like Santa Claus's security guard.
What?
Yeah.
I was big into the game plan and the Tooth Fairy. I guess if I were a kid, I might like this still. Were you
Yeah.
big?
What is this for? Right? Like who's like. Not even in like a exasperated like why would anybody want? I just
Yeah.
mean like who what is the target? I want to know that. Is it children? Because it's about Santa.
It seems
But they've
like
been increasing in like the amount of like making Santa edgy. Like, remember that movie they made with David Harbour where he's like a badass Santa who fights people?
Wait, Bad Santa?
No.
Oh.
Not
Wait, I don't even know the actor. What actor? What does that actor look like?
the fucking sheriff from Stranger Things.
Oh, no, I haven't seen it. Oh, wait. Something's coming to the mind, but
Yeah.
go ahead.
Alright. Well, like, just like they're making like increasingly edgier Santa stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to know is there like the bold new Santa movie for the 18 to 35 crowd?
Yes. and we're gonna make it. I don't know.
All right.
Sorry. This definitely doesn't seem like that to me. It definitely seems like more like the game plan and the Tooth Fairy.
But those movies are very old now.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like
those movies are probably like 20 years old now, right?
I feel like Dwayne Johnson's kind of like harping on that star power, which like isn't.
Which doesn't exist. It died.
You have to be like Timothée Chalamet, twink, small young guy.
Yeah.
To be the guy.
Yeah, get on Ozempic, The Rock.
Yeah.
And you can start making money again.
Dude, get like Batista, dude. He's real thin, bro.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm pretty done with the news. You want to talk about? I don't know. You got anything else on this one?
I don't think so. Let's talk movies.
You want to talk about the Black Phone first?
Sure.
Yeah, because I feel like I can squeeze out more. I'm gonna go pee real quick.
Okay.
All right, we're back. The Black Phone. It was predictable.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say.
That's one way to put it.
Yeah, it was. Devin recommended this.
He did.
Terrible movie, Devin. I hope you're listening.
Yeah, god damn, Devin. What were you talking about?
I don't know. I don't know. It seemed like appropriately brutal. I kind of do respect it for being like brutal towards children, because like some movies like cop out of that. I don't know.
Yeah. But I feel like when you get that far, you have to be like saying something, or you're just like it feels too gratuitous.
Yeah.
Like it just felt not even unnecessary. It just felt like ill-informed.
Yeah. That like. Let's just, you want to go in order to squeeze time out of it?
Yeah.
All right. So, my first thought, the game starts out there. The movie starts out on a baseball game, and our main character is pitching, and he's pitching against I guess I don't know. This kid. He's gonna go to the league. He's gonna go to the major leagues. Did you see how nasty those pitches were? That's my first comment.
2 fastball. Actually, it was 3 fastballs.
Dude, some of them had some movement.
No
on
change-ups, no brain melters.
One of them had some movement on it. I swear to God, I saw it curve, but
no screwballs.
So it starts on a baseball game. The kid that hits a home run on them in that baseball game to end the game ends up getting killed by
or disappearing.
Oh yeah, disappearing. Nobody knows what happens to these.
Presumed dead.
Yeah, and there's just like a whole mystery in the town.
There's a malevolent entity, the Grabber.
Yeah.
Somebody's out there snatching kids.
Yeah, he's got like a black van and fucking balloons that he releases for some reason every time he has to snatch a kid.
Yeah.
That's smart or something. But he. Like I don't know, like everything about this movie kind of seemed cookie cutter, paint by numbers ish.
It was a little half-assed, really.
Yeah.
It was just like, especially in the middle when it starts like trying to widen what's going on a little bit when we're already like kind of in the horror movie part of the movie, right?
Wait, what do you mean? Like widen
like the brother and the like dreams.
Yeah, the
dreams were very confusing.
The dad was like so one dimensional, and he just like beat the shit out of them. And,
yeah, he's like a monster.
You're not like your mom.
Yeah. Well, I don't even mind that necessarily.
Yeah.
I did mind that like at the end he was like, "Hey, my bad.
Yeah.
You guys went through this traumatizing thing. I'm not gonna drink anymore.
Yeah, I'm not gonna beat the absolute shit
I'm
out of your little sister
dad
anymore."
now. It just ends on that note.
Yeah.
It's just like very. Like you just didn't care enough.
Fucked up his little sister.
It's like it's an abusive father, man. Don't give him any space.
Yeah.
Especially if the movie's not about him.
And that was like
his like journey to unlearning that, right?
At the end it was like such a touching moment too. Like whenever he was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I love you all."
It's like, ugh.
Like, nah, he doesn't get to be redeemed. Yeah. But the like. I feel like the ghost elements like were kind of just like forced in a way to like make it scarier.
Yeah.
Like without the ghosts, like imagine the movie just like him hallucinating all that and like with the like the violin hits whenever she like like things happen.
Yeah, the supernatural elements weren't supernatural enough.
Yeah. And like the Ethan Hawke wasn't scary enough. Like wasn't like a real grounded scary
He
guy
didn't have
enough.
anything going. We don't really know what his problem was.
Yeah.
Like he didn't give any depth to it. He was just like I think there was supposed to be like a split personality thing going on, especially with like like the masks all had different expressions.
Oh yeah.
And different, but like they don't like it's too subtle for all of the other very pulpy top layer bullshit is in this movie. Like when this movie is doing something that's like very intricate, all of a sudden, it's just like I don't care enough to like try to get to the center of this.
Yeah.
Because like it's just because the movie is a loop where after the kid gets kidnapped, it's a ghost contacts him. He
tells him
learns a new way to try to escape.
Yeah.
And he gets a little closer to escaping.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the sister's like also looking for him.
Yeah, just like,
and there's nothing else really like actually real going on beyond that. It's very monotonous movie.
Yeah. All the ghosts like giving him the hints to the video game, like shit, like. How is he not gonna beat? How is he not gonna win here? He's like he literally has like the narrator telling him, or these I don't know, they're cryptic, but like there's no.
Well, only the last one works, right? Like all the other ones fail.
Like I guess I kind of appreciated. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's kind of. Also, cookie cutter, paint by number, but the house.
Well,
was
it's
across...
cookie cutter, paint by number until like something happens.
Yeah.
And then it's like weirdly like too fucked up. Like in the very beginning of the movie, the brother and sister come upon this fight. There's like this bully guy fighting like a tough kid, and the tough kid just fucking goes off on him.
Yeah, it does like a crazy kick. He's like.
Well, they homage it in the fight scene with Ethan Hawke where they do the choke that he does, holding him like that.
Yeah.
So he chokes him, he throws him down, he punches the shit out of him.
Oh yeah.
And like it was just so unnecessary, and all it did was create a scene where later the tough kid and the main character are talking, and the main character's like, "That was too much, man." And what was his point? It was like, listen, man, they just gotta know.
Oh,
and it was like, you're supposed to use this like justification for like killing Ethan Hawke later.
Like you gotta like stand up for yourself.
You got like something like that.
Yeah.
But it's just like you don't need justification for killing a serial killer.
A guy that's got you trapped in his basement.
You found your like it just feel like there was like adding angles that just didn't gel with me. Like I guess like the movie was like we need to find inspiration for this 13-year-old to like get into a fight with this serial killer and potentially kill him. But it's just like I don't know. Like there was also like the movie had this angle where it's trying to show that like this kid is smart. Right? Okay, this is my main problem. Is that like I think what the movie wants us to think is that like he's beating the serial killer with his smarts.
Yeah.
Right? Like he's able to do this stuff. But I feel like the inclusion of the ghosts and the phone
just
calls, it's just like what if he figured that out himself?
Yeah.
Like what if he, while the killer was sleeping while he was trying to watch him, he went up and he saw the lock on the door, and then when he went back down and saw one of the kids had etched numbers in the side of the
yeah, it definitely could have been.
If you wanted to be the smart guy, you could have done it by having him figure out and intuit like what these ghosts had left him, and maybe like because you clearly don't care about the supernatural enough to make it like impactful. Like you're not trying to be as campy as like an Annabelle, I guess. So you're not dedicating to that. So just get rid of it.
Yeah, it definitely was just like to make it more of a horror movie.
Yeah.
And like him like his entire like with that lock thing you were talking about, like he like his entire like smart kid quotes fucking part of it was like, was it 023312 or 033 like he like was like asking then he had to like try it himself and remember like that was like their smart thing, but like what's this phone, dude?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And also the brother of the serial killer.
Yeah, that was
when
pretty
he
fun.
was first introduced, I was like, this is hilarious. I
Yeah.
can't believe they're doing this. And then they don't do anything with him.
Yeah.
Like, he's just like, he figures it out at the very end, and then he dies.
Yeah, he gets the axe to the head.
Doesn't go anywhere. It's like, alright.
Yeah.
Might as well not have had him. I don't know.
The little sister character. I feel like, have you seen the It movies from 20 whatever?
I have not.
I feel like these movies are kind of, when did this come out?
I think this movie came out like 2021.
Oh, okay.
22.
So I feel,
It's younger than the It
yeah,
movies.
I feel better about my point that, like, I feel like these are kind of like trying to like replicate those with like the child on child violence, like before, because like there's like in those, like in the all the It iterations, there's like before the clown even comes or the monster even comes, like there's the kids like really being scary to each other.
Yeah.
Like being I feel like this is kind of like, yeah, like with the, especially with that fight scene where he's like beating the shit out of the other kid and his like nose is bleeding everywhere. It like gets very gruesome for kids. I feel like they're kind of like this was definitely trying to mimic that.
Yeah. But it's like Stephen King very barely gets away with his own stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like trying to copy Stephen King is insane.
Yeah.
Like no dig on Stephen King, like his appraisal, right?
Yeah.
Because it's well deserved in many aspects. But I'm just saying it's like it's not like he is like a scientist, developing a thing with like blueprints and shit. It's like he's like a at-home engineer and he built a car out of like wood and corn
Yeah.
oil and whiskey.
It can never be replicated.
Yeah, and he's like he is the only one who can operate it, and he like drives it on the highway.
Yeah.
You're like, what the fuck is
How
that?
is he? How's that shit
Yeah,
staying
it's
together?
it's lever operated. You're just like very bizarre.
With
That's
those-
kind of Stephen King's vibe. It's like only he can do him.
Yeah.
Anybody else tries it, you realize like all the flaws in Stephen King's brain. And you're like, oh,
Yeah.
like that on other people. It's like
Let's hear it.
I won't say that.
Oh shit! All right.
It wasn't like scathing. It just
Oh.
wasn't as funny as I was imagining it.
Ran it twice through the head, but I don't know. I'm running out of thoughts on Black Phone.
Black Phone's a bad movie.
It
I don't
kind of sucks.
I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know why it was made. I think people lie to me about Blumhouse a lot.
Yeah.
This fucking studio keeps coming up, and it's like, what do they make?
I mean,
What was the early one? The ghost movie, the camcorder ghost
There's
movie.
a lot of ghost movies.
The one where it's like the security cameras.
Oh, Paranormal
yeah.
Activity.
Wasn't that their big break?
Oh,
I feel like that's
Yeah.
what made them like have a lot of money because those were like very small budgets and
incredibly
yeah, it
successful.
made a shit ton of money even though they recorded it on nothing. But you want to talk about Subject?
Let's talk about a good movie.
Dude, this was pretty fun.
Let's talk about a
The
great
Substance.
movie. Even The Substance.
Starring or directed by Coralie Fargate. Wow, that's close.
Farge. She's French, I guess.
Oh yeah. She got anything else? Probably not.
Is her first?
Not first thing that I know.
Oh no, Revenge. That's a movie.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
But very cool. Very. The way it was shot was very fun. Some people were like criticizing the horror, like Shining homages for like having no meaning behind them. But I don't know. Do you see meaning behind them?
I certainly do.
There's like.
Yeah, I think there's a connection to be made for sure about.
Can I be honest with you?
Mm-hmm.
I've still never seen The Shining in full.
It's okay. I only saw Shining the first time very recently.
yeah.
4 months ago or something.
But like, yeah, it's like very obviously like The Shining and that other movie that was like a sequel to The Shining or whatever. It's like very those vibes, and especially in the boss. Dude, I fucking love the boss. I know he's supposed to be the bad. What's his name?
Oh, Dennis Quaid.
Yeah, Dennis Quaid. Yeah, I love how he's shot. I love the scene where he's like smoking a cig and there's like low angles on his lips the entire like while he's, or This movie's really well edited. It's
Yeah,
very,
I will say the grossest scene involves nothing in the later part of the movie. It is the shrimp eating scene.
Yes, dude.
That was
good.
disgusting. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, God, in heaven.
I kind of do love how like bimbo-ish and dumb all the men are
Oh,
in this
yeah.
movie. Like all the men are just like
They're just
and they're like following Dennis
Yeah.
Quaid around like
just a bunch of evil apes.
yes,
You
dude.
know?
It's very funny how just oafish they all are.
Yeah.
But I don't know, this is like they pulled out like literally every like body horror thing I can think of
Yeah,
in this movie.
They
They
were pretty
did
crazy with
they
it.
did teeth, they did nails, they did fucking back, they
Gotta
did
go
skin,
all out.
they did needles.
They don't make a lot of these anymore. When
Yeah.
you get a chance, you gotta do all of the callbacks, man.
Yeah.
For real.
It was a good time. The editing was top notch.
Yeah, like it's like dance music, you know, it's very EDM-ish, you know. You've got to bump it up, bump it up, bump it up.
Yeah. I do. Oh yeah,
This movie felt very straight for a certain audience.
Oh yeah. The thing about the like sexuality in this movie, it's like it goes very 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 hard on like the sexuality, but it also goes
Yeah.
like very 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 hard on the like grotesqueness
Yeah.
of the human body, which is pretty. I like the juxtaposition of that because like
Yeah.
they're like whenever she's filming the music video, it's like got like straight up pussy shots in some scenes. It's just like, but then like straight up like fingernails being pulled off in
Yeah.
other scenes. It's I do like how I feel like they were trying to do something with that, but
Yeah.
it's I do. It starts off with what's her name?
Demi Moore.
Demi Moore.
Yeah.
Being a somewhat washed up.
Yeah, she's like a fitness television host. You know
Yeah.
those like tapes where
Supposed
they
to be
like
super.
do like a 30-minute exercise that's a dance.
Is
you
this
know?
like is this modern? Is this,
Come on, let's go.
yeah, I guess they have iPhones. And
I'm sure they
smartphones.
still do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like it was a lot bigger, you know,
Yeah.
back when people watched TV a lot more.
This.
So like you know she's at the she's 50,
Yeah.
which is
It's tough.
you know, she's a little older. She's you know she doesn't look the same as she used to, and that comes with a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
You know, this movie is about, you know, some very serious shit, which is about, you know, like the body image expectations of women that in the, you know, male dominated society, right? And it's like because of how, you know, Dennis Quaid feels about her, he takes her job away. You know?
Yeah.
Like it's only because Dennis Quaid's like she's too old and ugly.
Yeah. Like yeah.
Because that's, you know, how he views women. And because he's the one that's the president of the station or whatever.
Yeah. I do very much enjoy how, like, especially with Dennis Quaid's character, how, like it kind of, it feels kind of poor things-ish in terms of, like, how consistent it stays with the world it's in. Like, this world isn't, like, doesn't have, like, sound logic.
Yeah.
Like our world is not, like, a very, very, I mean, obviously with the whole concept of the movie, but, like, even with people's decisions around that, it's also, like, super fantastical. The way Dennis Quaid, like, even whenever he's giving Margaret Qualley a promotion, he's like he sends his guy to, like, be, like, or the guy comes in very, like, angrily and says, like, come like that, or he wants to see you now.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't know, there's, I really, really, really appreciated the tonality of it, and the, we'll get to it, or we don't have to go in chronological order, I guess, but the fucking, the kick that she gave to her clone self.
Oh.
Dude, that shit
That's pretty
was
funny.
so fucking awesome.
Yeah. I mean, the whole thing with the substance is pretty dope.
Yeah.
Like the whole "you are one" stuff.
Yeah.
You know, it just speaks a lot entirely to, like, what you do to your body versus what is inside you. This kind of, like, true self, right? That's, like, on the inside looking out.
Yeah.
And that, like, war you have where it's like, I need to look like this. It's like it's not even, like, about, like, do I feel good looking like this? Which is like how it should go. It's just like everyone needs me to be this thing specifically, and I get power for I'm just treated better by seemingly everyone.
Yeah, that dude that she fucked as Margaret Qualley, and then she changed, and then that dude was like so rude to her, or like so mean to her when he was taking up on the bike.
Yeah. But it's like, remember, you are one.
Yeah. I like how the TV voice kept coming back.
Yeah.
And like getting into her. Here's my question: what's the memory situation? Is she going crazy and just like not remembering Margaret Qualley's stuff? Like, how does the memory work here?
Well, I think it's like there's a disc because it's like it's not, you don't make the decisions, but you do see them, right? So it's more like, oh shit, I hope that was a dream, you know?
Yeah.
Because all you know is like you just go
yeah.
under, and then you're like kind of seeing it.
Yeah, and they do get dreams, and they think like they can't or there's no distinction between that. And
Yeah.
them like changing bodies. I really love. It was the like one of the creepiest parts to me was like the face on the back of the monster at the end.
Yeah.
That shit was like, oh.
Just Demi Moore's mouth,
Yeah.
just like
yeah, you like barely talk and everything. I don't know. She I like the Amazon boxes. I like the process of.
Yeah, I like that she somehow has had the DIY know-how to make like a vault in her apartment.
Yeah.
Just
oh yeah, that's what we were thinking about.
It's like, a very funny detail of just like suspension of disbelief, where it's like, yeah,
we were talking about like, dude,
she made it clean as fuck.
Like she could have just retired from the job and just opened a carpentry business.
Yeah, she could have been a master
like
carpenter in 2 years.
Contractor, dude. She's nice with it. She did that by herself. It was pretty fun. Yeah. Watching the, like whenever.
Oh, yeah, when it all went to a head.
Yeah, or whenever. Oh yeah, that. But before we say that, whenever Margaret Qualley like, just like gets really annoyed with the older version and like just keeps her for months and like fills up those jars. It's
yeah, it's about that self-hatred, you know, where it's like you like, this is where I could like understand it, like, because like it's true kind of for everyone. It's like there's like a version of you that's like inside and is like how you view yourself, and it's like how I want to present myself, because like people have expectations of me, right?
Yeah.
And like that little war you get, you know?
Yeah.
It's like about that, the exasperation of that, especially for women, because of just like the way the whole thing is kind of set up, you know?
Yeah. I liked how she was like just constantly haunted by her like younger self, and like it's crazy how like terribly she, like, even in like the first transformation, whenever they first went over, I was like, dude, that's a week of laying your body like that, and you're gonna have to go into the back into that body. You gotta like put it on the bed, let it like. She was like laying on their side with their shoulders turned, like your hips are gonna feel
very disrespectful,
so terrible, bro.
Yeah.
Like if once you wake up, dude, you're gonna feel like shit.
Yeah.
But getting back to the ending, the Carrie, is that a?
There's a little Carrie, Shining. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, I enjoyed the editing is just really, really fun. Like whenever she, like her hand rips off the mic and like her hand breaks off, and then like immediately cuts to like a shot of like some kind of like hose spraying like red liquid everywhere, and like it was so seamless and so
so visceral.
Yeah, just like hits you like perfectly.
And talking about a scene about being mean to kids.
Wait. Oh yeah, there was a bunch.
that in A Black Phone, which was a movie about kids getting kidnapped and trying to figure out how to get out of a serial killer situation. The whole movie could not make a succinct mean to kids moment as much as just that like 15 seconds of
even
the substance.
Even kind of before that, whenever there was like topless models on stage and there's just like kids in the crowd.
Oh yeah.
Kind of makes a connection, bro.
Yeah.
Sexuality and brutality. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I like a lot how it started on her Walk of Fame star and then ended on her. Dude, that shit.
Just like
Yeah.
literally dying into
the fucking
it, you know?
mass. Have you seen Men, the Alex Garland
I've not.
one? You should watch it. It kind of, the ending of that kind of reminds me of this. That's all I'll say.
Okay.
But it's very interesting. I'm not a huge Alex Garland guy. I need to rewatch Ex Machina. People love
Civil
it.
War was really bad.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
bro, damn.
Civil War was no good.
I kind of liked Ex Machina, and I really liked Men, but pause.
I love
Pause.
Well,
But
Substance is number 1 on IMDb.
oh,
That's pretty cool.
Oh, is that right now? Let's see what's going on. Venom: The Last
IMDb.
Dance,
Most popular movie.
Terrifier 3.
Anora. We should watch Anora for the podcast.
Fuck it, let's
that
do
should
it.
be our next one because that's still in theaters.
I'm down. You wanna watch Wicked?
No.
Okay. My girlfriend, she wants to watch Wicked. I'm gonna have to watch it, but
I'm sure it'll be fun.
yeah,
Just it'll definitely be like any other movie. Of its kind.
definitely. Like remaking old bullshit. I don't know what I want to watch. I bought a Criterion of something. Big news, everybody.
Big news. Criterion sale.
it's going on, dude. Barnes and Noble, get over there. I didn't realize it was going on. We just went over to Barnes and Noble, got some Criterions. Hold on, let me go see what that is. I want to watch it. Okay, I bought Yojimbo.
Yo, Jimbo.
Do you want to watch that?
Yeah.
I watched the other ones in college for one of the film classes I took, but the Akira Kurosawa ones.
Yeah, so Yojimbo and Anora for
Yes,
our next
baby.
episode.
Hell yeah.
That's gonna be great.
We'll find some connection.
That'll be sick.
I don't know. Do you want to look up reviews?
Hold
Or
on, I want to look at the director of The Black Phone.
Let's see what he's doing.
Yeah, I want to see what else he's done because I think he is like a guy.
Scott Derrickson. Let's see what he's done. He's got Matt Mikkelsen under. He did Doctor Strange. Oh, Multiverse. Wow, that's the one that before Sam Raimi actually made a good one.
Yeah. Okay. So
Snowpiercer. Wait. Oh, he did the TV show. Oh, executive producer. What the fuck? I wonder if that's good.
Do you like Snowpiercer, the movie?
I've not seen it.
Oh yeah.
Bong Joon. Let's look up a couple reviews just to pad the time a little bit. We're already at 40 minutes. We're gonna do a short one today, but let's look at some. I'm just gonna read this. You react. Okay. We're looking at reviews of The Substance. This one, I kind of wanted to read it just because it's got a lot of likes, and I kind of see what they're talking about. The Substance is a movie that misses the mark on almost every level. What could have been a thought-provoking or unsettling experience instead turns into a gross-out fest that drags on far too long. From the unnecessary prolonged scenes of body horror like cringe-worthy tooth-pulling to the nauseating sound effects of eating.
I forgot about that. The sound, like the sound design of everything. Like
Oh, yeah.
yeah, about like even beyond the. I loved it, dude. If you either love it or you hate it.
Yeah,
like,
it sounds like this person just was not ready to watch a body horror.
Yeah,
movie.
just does not want to see any gross out shit.
I don't feel like this person's like, this is nothing like Tetsuo the Iron Man.
Not familiar. I don't get that.
Seminal, foundational piece of body
God
horror.
damn it.
It's okay, this is our dynamic. I know things.
You know, I know.
And
I know things
You-
and I drink. Shout out Tyrion. Come on.
In short, The Substance felt like a test of endurance, where the only reward was getting through it. If you're looking for a film with substance, oh, nice. This isn't it unless.
that's the thing. This person was just too grossed out to get the feminist shit going on.
There's definitely some fun.
I'm being such a good dude about this movie. I just called the deeper themes of this movie feminist shit.
I just read a little bit of this next review, and it's one of the things I love about this movie. In addition, every single male character is a total buffoon. They are the Kens in the Barbie movie before they got liberated.
Liberated?
Yes, bro.
Oh, so this is a guy who thought Barbie was a tragedy.
Yeah, he's all like, damn, they should have stayed
They
free.
should have stayed those horse guys, man.
He should have kept Barbie's dream house.
I don't know. Did you find one for the other one? or we can just quit.
Oh, right. Yeah, I got something. I got a 5-star review here for
Let's
the
do
Black
it.
Phone. This person loved the Black Phone. Jesus fucking Christ.
Damn.
That mask. The Black Phone is a cold-blooded horror experience. Ethan Hawke plays a monster.
You don't see his face, bro.
There are shots in this that are burned into my brain. This is a thing we didn't touch on, but this is an ugly movie.
Yeah.
Like,
compared to the Substance, for sure. Like,
there are scenes that take place in the daytime in, like, Colorado.
yeah.
A very bright place. I don't know if you've ever been to Colorado.
Nah.
And it's shot with the same darkness and seediness as, like, the scenes that take place in the basement.
Yeah.
It's like that adds nothing. Because also it's not your movies does nothing to like be like this is a dark
Yeah.
place. It's Denver, Colorado, and you shot it like that. You shot it like it was in like a Rust Belt hellscape or something, man. Like I can't help.
In the middle
it,
of
man.
baseball season, that's when.
Yeah,
it's like-
baseball. They're playing fucking. It's like summertime or
Yeah.
whatever. I just. Ugh.
Yeah, it feels like they just like selected
Yeah.
like one Instagram filter for the entire movie.
Like, I
and,
just genuinely can't believe you can watch a movie like The Black Phone and be like, yeah, there's an image that stuck with me. It's like, those don't, that, not here.
the only thing I can think of, I kind of, it was very cheesy. It was part of the like supernatural aspect, but I kind of liked whenever the kid was like floating in air, like with his back
Yeah.
bent, and he like pointed his finger. That kind of like, oh, that was a scary image. That kind of like resonates with me. But like other like it like only the image, like nothing about like who that kid is or like why they use the supernatural shit. I really wish they didn't, and just it would have been fun if it was like a Home Alone horror kind of thing, like a kid like outsmarting an actual serial killer that wants to fuck him up in the basement.
Yeah. Because all the other kids failed because they were jocks.
Yeah.
This is like a real Revenge of the Nerds type movie. This is
Like-
a real sleeper Revenge of the
Yeah.
Nerds movie.
it just feels weird. Like all those other kids, like they didn't have.
They were like tough.
They just didn't have like access to the supernatural elements. They didn't have access to the phone.
Yeah,
They just, like,
they set it up that like this kid is the only one who
Yeah,
gets
like-
supernatural communication.
it's still like a pretty sad
like,
ending at the end. Like all like they said they like play it as a very happy ending, but like so many kids
like
got
5 kids were
they-
dead.
There's like bodies and like, oh, we found the bodies. That's such a good thing.
Yeah.
But good on that guy, bro. Enjoy your movies.
Have fun, man. I'm glad
I'm glad you
had
had
fun.
I'm glad Devin enjoyed it.
You know,
I'm glad Devin recommended this.
I'm not even anonymous. You were anonymous, and I decided to
Yeah.
gut you.
Put our name on it.
Not even gut you, just insult you. You know.
We'll put our Instagram tag and like DM us on Instagram.
I'll give you
bro.
$5 if you message me.
If you
That was your
plead your
review.
case. But I hope Devin listens to this.
Yeah, Devin. God.
This is your fault.
Devin,
So,
I will be mad at because I.
so we're doing Anora and Yojimbu.
Hell yeah.
But thanks for listening, guys. We love you.
See you.